So once again, how are you? And we are still learning, and we are still continuing to learn, and I'm still teaching you on what is disturbing you in your life. So I'm talking about marriage issues and marriage problems, and how can we survive in marriage, and how can we have a better marriage. And we have talked about bad reasons to get married. We have discussed the origin of marriage. We have talked about the good reasons why people get married. We have talked about some few things here and there concerning marriage. And so we want to discuss another issue today. When are you ready for marriage? When can it be said that you are ready? When can we say that we are ready for marriage? When? When can we say that you are ready for marriage? That is going to be our study today. You see, you just don't wake up one morning, one day, and look around the people passing nearby and pick one of them and take home. I don't think it works like that. No. It is a game. It takes time. It takes energy. It takes resources. So one has to be ready for this thing we are calling marriage. One has to be ready. One has to feel ready. One has to feel ready for this thing we are calling marriage. And the game can be tough. The game of preparation for marriage can be tough. I've seen that I've written so many books, and so I'm teaching from one of my books here that I've written that many of you have not read. So I'm inserting to you some knowledge that you should have learned earlier, but you have not learned because you don't have time. So follow me on this channel, and I'll teach you so many things. I'm a professional in them, and I'm going to teach you about when to be ready for marriage, or when can it be said that you are ready for marriage. You just have someone and you live together for some time, and it comes to a point that you want to commit yourself to them forever. It comes to a point that you want to live with them in your home, in your life, for the rest of your lives. It comes to such a point that you have to be with them. Like you have said earlier on, a relationship going well is not an indicator that you are ready for marriage. And it is not right to say, I want to get married and proceed to force your partner to think like you are doing. You just feel that you are ready, and so you want to force the other person to be ready as well. I don't think it was like that. No. You may be forcing them to fit in boxes they cannot fit into. You may be fixing them in situations that they cannot fit. So when can you see that when we are talking about being ready, it's not one person. It's both of you, the man and the woman. Not one person being ready and the other not ready. No, it is you, both of you being ready for marriage. Both of you being ready for marriage. So how can you know that you are really ready? Now listen to me good, because I'm going to teach you hard things here. How can you know that you are ready actually for marriage? If you think that you are ready, you need to have and take time to look around and think things straight and in depth to determine whether you are really ready for marriage. Determining whether or not you are ready for marriage is one of the biggest decisions you have to take in this life. And so I'm just going to activate your mind on some few issues here and there on how you can know whether you are ready for marriage. I'm just going to activate your mind for those who are not yet ready. For those who are not yet married. I'm going to activate your mind to understand when you can be ready, or when it can be said that you are ready. Now, you see, if you want to get married, ask yourself, do you know one another well? Are you familiar enough with your partner? Do you know them enough to take them in for the rest of your life? Do you know them in and out so that you can take them boldly and accommodate them in your life? You genuinely see the other person for who they are, and you have accepted them as they are now. Not for who you hope they will be, but for what they are now. Not what they'll become in future, but what they are as we are speaking right now. If you are looking to change something in your partner, if you are intending to change something in your partner when you get married, then that is one sign of danger. That is a sign of a problem. When we say knowing a person, truly knowing your partner may also mean that you are completely aware of their strength. You are aware of their weaknesses. You are aware of the challenges they can pose when you are together. By this time, you should have opened up to them and shared your life, your inner life actually, with the other person. And you are now ready to accept them. This is when you can say that you know them properly. Unless you have talked and shared issues about your life here and there, then we cannot conclude that you know them well. Unless you have talked and talked and talked again and again, and you know their weaknesses, you know their weak points, you know how they react, you know how they act, you know how they sleep, you know how they wake up, you know how they eat, you know how they behave when they are hungry, you know how they behave when they are at their home. Unless you know such details, you cannot say that you know them well. In fact, you don't know them. And if you are thinking that you know them when you get married, then you are lying to yourself. So if you are intending to change or to learn something that you get married to them, I'm saying that you are wrong. Break that relationship. because you are not yet ready. If you think that you are ready, you must be trusting your person. You must trust your partner. You must trust your friend. The ability to trust one another actually is the foundation for a successful marriage. The ability to trust them, because you are not born with them. You are just met when you are adults. So creating that trust in this newfound person is the foundation of a successful marriage, or even a successful relationship. Without this trust, you may be loving them. You may be having feelings for them. You may love them, but with some fear or some tension. Because you don't trust them, you may be fearing them. You may be tense about them because you have not known them well. So because you have not known them well, you won't trust them. So you are fearing them already. So how can you marry someone you don't trust? How can you marry someone you are not aware of? So if you don't trust your partner, then you are not ready for marriage. It is so significant actually. Think of any healthy form of relationship in your life, and you will tell me and you will bear me witness that there's a lot of trust in it. Find a strong marriage somewhere and you will find a lot of trust wired in it. If you think you are ready for your person, your goals must be in the same direction. Because you cannot get married if one is going west and the other one is going to the north. How are you going to live in that home? If you are intending to get married, or if you think you are ready, your goals, you are thinking must be moving to the same direction. They should align. They should be the same, right? That's when we can see that you are ready for this person. Your goals must be moving in the same direction. Our lives actually rarely follow one direction. Or they rarely follow a straight path or a straight road. They wind, our lives wind, our lives turn, our lives fall, our lives rise up, our lives twist here and there. Now the question becomes, do you know where you are headed to? Even as a single person, before you even think of marriage, do you know where you are headed to? And more than this, have you had the talk with your partner about your goals, about your future, about your plans? Have you discussed that thoroughly enough to get married? It's hard to be on the same page when you are moving in different directions. It is not easy. You can't read from the same script if you are moving in different directions. You don't have to have the same goals, but you can support each other for the benefit of your relationship or for the benefit of your marriage. And if you are doing that, then you're in a good place. And you can know that you are ready to get married. If you are supporting your partner, the goals will be the same. But you are comfortable when you are supporting the other person to move in the same direction. So in this case, you are somehow ready now to marry that person. Otherwise, you'll be frustrating yourself because you marry, yes, but after some time, you will hear statements like, I just married you. I didn't love you. You just forced me to follow your way. I didn't like this, I didn't like that, because you did not align your goals in the first place. If you think that you are ready for marriage, you don't have any assumptions about these goals. Don't assume anything when it comes to these goals I'm talking about. You can't assume your goals are aligned because you discussed something just yesterday or some few years ago. Constant communication about major life issues and major life decisions from vary. Like, you may have discussed how many children you want to have when you get married. You may have discussed where do you want to live when you get married. You need to discuss all these things properly. Discuss them together, keenly, slowly, to understand each other person's view. Don't just brush things and assume that they will get better. They don't get better, they even get worse. They don't get better at any given time. So don't just talk to this here and there about, or say that, okay, I want to have 2 children. No, two enough, okay, 2 are enough. Wait, you enter that marriage and they will tell you, I don't want any child here. What to do? Because you just brush them off. You did not discuss keenly, you did not discuss intensely about this thing. Discuss to the depth of every issue. I'm just follow me keenly. They're listening to me because I'm teaching you. This code is teaching. It's not comedy, this is teaching. So just follow me closely and I'll tell you if you are ready or not for marriage. Before discussing marriage, you both need to clearly understand each other person's position on basic decisions or fundamental issues in life, like children, like career, like finance, like religion. Because these are the things that bring conflicts after getting married. Religion, yes, church, the number of children you want to have, financial crisis. These are the things that bring issues and conflict after marriage. So you need to discuss them in depth. If you understand these things clearly, and you both, not one person, if both of you understands them correctly and clearly, then we can say that you are ready for marriage. The other reason, the other factor to consider, if you think that you are ready for marriage, is that you feel safe when you are with your partner. You feel safe when you are with your person. To feel safe or feeling safe and feeling that you have security, or to feel safe and secure in the relationship, will save you many years of cry, many years of headache and heartache when you get married. You don't feel safe with the person and you still go ahead and marry them. What do you expect afterwards? What do you think will happen after you marry someone you don't feel safe with? What do you think will happen inside there? The foundation of this issue begins with the lack of judgment. Can you be yourself around this individual? If you are trying your best to be someone else, I'm only trying to encourage you to imagine what you feel like some years to come. Can you feel yourself when you are with them? Or you pretend to behave like someone else you read in a book somewhere, or someone else you saw somewhere else? Do you behave yourself? Do you act like yourself? Do you talk to yourself when you are with this person? Do you feel secure when you are talking with them? Do you feel secure when you are both of you somewhere? If you don't feel secure or safe with them, leave them. The earlier, the better. And just leave them. If you don't feel safe and secure with this person, the sooner you leave them, the better for you. If you think you are ready to marry this person, I suggest that you have been through tough times together. You have seen some hard times together. Chances are that you will face some stumbling blocks in this life. So it's important to consider whether or not you are ready to face these challenges with your person. Are you ready to battle them hand in hand? Are you ready to go through these challenges together without one of you quitting, without one of you getting tired, without one of you feeling shortchanged? Are you ready to face them squarely together? See, yeah, problematic love and joy in a relationship can be a beautiful thing. However, tackling or handling a difficult goal together can build strength and trust in marriage. Constructive tackling of difficult situations can build trust in marriage. Well, I'm asking you, a few discussed about the big challenges ahead, because there will be sickness, and sickness hurts. Sickness is not a good thing. Sickness may even cause death. Sickness drains finance. Have you discussed the big challenges that human beings face before getting married, or you just brush them and assume that they won't happen? If you assume that they won't happen, they are the first things that will happen that will get married. Many people are now crying because they assume that these things may never happen. You marry a person with 2 legs. After 1 month, she gets a big bad awkward accident and it becomes amputated. And she will live the rest of life in wheelchairs. But thank God, it will never happen. And may it never happen in the name of Jesus Christ. And we are saying amen. You think you're ready to marry this person. And now you want a marriage, not a wedding. Because you think you are ready. If you are dreaming of walking down the altar, or walking down the aisle, and sharing those vows, do you ever picture what happens next? The wedding is a celebration. However, your marriage lasts a lifetime. We shall come to your wedding and celebrate and dance and eat and make noise and take selfies and pictures and videos, because it's a celebration day. But marriage is not a celebration. Marriage is a lifetime business, a strong one. So do you picture what happens after the wedding? So your marriage needs to be a strong lifetime union that should last as long as you are both alive. Can you see a future with this person past this celebration day? Do you see a future ahead of the celebration after you have spent every money? Do you see a future with this person? Do you imagine growing old with this person? Be honest with yourself when it comes to this point. Be honest with yourself and think after the wedding. Think past the wedding day. Think past the white cloth and dancing and flowers and everything in the wedding. Think in 20 years or 60 years to come in your life. Think beyond time, past time with this person. Now you think you love or you want to marry this person. You have to like your families. They have to like your family and you have to like your family. You have to like their family. Introducing a new partner in your family is a huge step towards marriage. While you don't want to base your decision on what your family will say after you introduce this person to them, their opinions or their thinking or their idea may influence you getting married to this person or not. Okay, we may have control over this, of what they will say, but it matters a lot. It makes some difference here and there. Yeah. Your family's acceptance of your partner can help. If your family accepts your partner, this can facilitate the most healthy union in your marriage, because the family has already accepted them. You may have greater peace in your marriage than when you have married them and they are not already accepted in the family. Well, many parents don't accept the wives their sons marry. Anyway, listen, parents, they are not yours, they belong to their sons. So keep off, number one. Keep off your son's marriage. Let them marry who they want. If they face problems there, it's not you, it's them. It's their choice. So stop influencing them on who to marry. What I'm saying is this: if the family, if their extended family accepts your partner readily, it is an added advantage in your life, because they will give you peace. They have already accepted you, so things are going to be a little bit smoother. Life will be a bit comfortable when living in that new family than when you're not readily accepted. So, you want to get married next weekend. Has your family accepted your partner? Has their family accepted you to live with them? You think that you are ready to marry this person. You think that you are ready. Humor, something called humor, just laughing and making fun and be joyful when they're together. Humor in a relationship is so important. It is a good ingredient in any given relationship, in any given marriage. Okay, you have planned everything. Despite your best planning, all couples will experience adversity here and there at one point or another. You might meet a small challenge here and there, like a relative in that family who does not like you at all, and he or she gives you headache, real headache. You may meet some unemployment when you get married. The job may end abruptly, or something bigger than that may happen. But you need to stand with your partner in these hard times. You need to stand with them during these hard times. Can you laugh with them during these awkward moments? Can you be there for them during these times? Can you share a laugh? Can you make a joke with them during these tough times? A sense of humor in these hard times will keep you going. A sense of humor during these tough times in marriage may keep you going, because you may be sacked out of the employment that you relied on to take care of the family. So what will your partner feel? What will they say? How will they begin behaving? How will their family behave? How will they say? How will they be talking about this unemployment issue in your family? So you must be able to stand with your person. If you think you are ready to marry them, prepare to stand with them during tough times, because they must come. Trying tough moments must come in your marriage. So you must be able to stand with your partner, to stand with your person during these times. Yes, it is inevitable, and you cannot avoid it. Now, you think you are ready to marry this person. Let me ask you a question. Do you like them? Do you like them? You see, I may look stupid asking that whether you like them, because it looks obvious to like them. I know you're asking me, how can I marry someone whom I don't like? So it's like I'm talking shit here, because it's so obvious to like a person. But I'm asking you, you want to marry them, and you think you're ready to marry them, but do you like them? It may seem an obvious point. Liking and loving are not the same. In as much as it looks obvious, to like and to love are not the same. These are different things. You can be actually attracted and infatuated about the other person, but that does not mean that you are ready to take them in. You can be entirely infatuated with someone, but that does not mean anything if you don't like and if you don't respect them. But you see, you may love them, but do you respect them? Do you like them? I can give you a car. Do you like it? That's the question I'm asking you. Okay, she's good, she's beautiful, she's fine, but do you like her? You may be infatuated with her very much, but do you like her? Do you like what you see? In and out, do you like her? You see, we have established that you love them, but do you like who they are? Do you admire them? Do you enjoy their company? Yes. Take a step and think about this question. Are you happy when you are with them? Do you feel so good when you are with them? Does it come to a point that you feel bored when you are with them? Are you joyous when you are with them? Do they make you comfortable? Do they make you happy? Do you like them? Do they like you as well? Are you comfortable when you like one another? These are the questions when you are supposed to ask yourself when you say that you love this person and you're ready to marry them. These are the questions you should ask. I mean, I can talk and talk and talk until next year, but do you like them? Do you like them really? Don't marry a person you don't like. I'm giving you a caution here. Don't marry a person you don't like. It's a red flag, my friend. You think that you're ready to marry them, and you feel that you can afford to get married. You see, saying that I'm taking you, saying that I do in the altar, it's not a hard thing. It is simple, it is cheap to say that. A wedding is most likely your first significant venture as a couple. The wedding day is your first encounter as a couple, the wedding day. If you can't afford the wedding of your dreams right now, take some time. Don't settle for less. Take some time and save for it. You want to get married, can you afford the wedding of your dreams? If you cannot afford the wedding of your dreams at this moment, hold on and save for the wedding you love. Save for the wedding you like. Because it will save you some financial strain from the beginning. Because you may end up loving the person. You may end up getting money for the wedding. But after the wedding, you go home broke. Where will you begin? So if the wedding you are planning to have will drain your last cent, don't conduct it. Don't do it. It will only cause you headache and problems for nothing. Don't even dare think about it. Save much more for it, or you change the plan. Don't settle for less. Don't budget for more in wedding so to make you go home broke. That is evil. And it won't do you any service when you do that. And you're going to cry alone in that home. You begin your life when you are broke. That's a problem and a sign of danger. Now, you think you are ready to marry this person. Have you talked about the future openly with them? Talk about the future openly if you are ready to marry them. Talk about your future and their future. Both of you, talk about your future genuinely and openly with one another. Where do you see yourself heading? Where do you see things headed to? Are you open to having a conversation with your partner about the future? Are you open and genuine enough to hold such kind of a conversation? If you are, it means that you see them as a part of your future. It also shows that you are not afraid to spend your life with them. But if you are not ready to hold such conversation, listen, you are not ready to marry them. Did you hear that? If you are not ready and open and genuine to hold such conversation, then you are not ready to marry this person. Wait and slow down the pace until you discuss openly and genuinely about your future with this person. Which will be good for you and for your health and for your life. Just hold these conversations. because it matters a lot. If you are ready, it matters a lot in your life. To avoid conflicts ahead, to avoid strains and conflicts of interest in your work, in your marriage. So be genuine, be open, and discuss about your future with your partner before getting married. It will save you out of agony when you are already in the union. So friends, I think I've talked enough about being ready. I'll still talk more about being ready in marriage. I'll still talk more about it. So, think whether you are ready. Evaluate yourself whether you are ready. Take caution if you think you are ready. Be careful if you think you are ready. Pray and enter into marriage. And I'm praying that you have a very good plan about your marriage. I'm praying that you have a very good strategy about your getting married. I am praying that you have the best marriage in this world. And I wish you the best as you plan to enter the club of marriage. May you be blessed and may you enjoy the marriage that you are wishing to have. May you enjoy it the best. May you enjoy it from now and forevermore. Thank you very much.